And as the president ramps up threats against Iran, Indiana gas prices have shot back up past that $4 mark.
CBS 4 State House reporter Hannah Adamson joins us now in the studio after speaking with state and federal leaders about bringing some relief to that pain at the pump. Good evening, Hannah.
Good evening. After a temporary drop in gas prices, you can now expect an average of $4.13 per gallon in Indiana. And experts warn that number could soon be even higher as uncertainty over Iran reaches a breaking point. If Iran does not reopen the Strait of Hormuz within the next several hours, President Trump has warned, quote, a whole civilization will die tonight.
I think he should be concerned about war crimes.
Indiana Congressman André Carson says the president still has yet to make the case that Iran presents an imminent threat to the U.S.
Gas prices continue to rise, and our economy has been frayed by his reckless actions and his reckless administration.
The president wants to bring this to a close as quickly as possible.
Indiana Senator Todd Young defending the president Tuesday, saying Trump is trying to apply maximum leverage to end the conflict and bring down gas prices.
We will see what happens. We should all be praying for his discernment, his continued strong leadership.
Young says in the short term, opening strategic petroleum reserves could provide some relief.
I'm sure the president will look at all options along the way.
But experts say relying on the reserves is not sustainable.
It would be equivalent of replacing a broken water main with a paper straw.
Patrick DeHaan is the head of petroleum analysis at Gas Buddy. He says with the deal by the deadline highly unlikely, Indiana gas prices could jump another 10 to 20 cents soon.
And if President Trump does launch new attacks on Iran, we could go higher next time around.
In terms of what he does, I'm sure he'll be fully aware of the consequences.
This week, Governor Mike Braun reaffirmed he's seriously considering suspending the state's gas tax if the war drags out.
What I would be able to do would be just temporary to help, but I am going to take that into consideration. Now questions remain over whether the General Assembly would support such a move. Democrats had tried unsuccessfully to suspend the gas tax in 2022 when Indiana saw its highest recorded average price for gas at $5.23 a gallon. In studio, Hannah Adamson, CBS 4 News.